upsetting people.
Thank you for shopping at Shlepingtons. We will be closed until the day after Christmas, when all refunds and returns will be cheerfully processed. Again, thank you for shopping at Shlepingtons. Have a kind and gentle holiday season.
Oh no.
Oh, we're locked in.
Hello. My name is Robert Pagoni, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
I'm a psychologist specializing in holiday stress. Hello. And I've treated many people, some of whom have, well, rather interesting stories of their own to tell. One case in particular springs to mind. It doesn't particularly have a title, but if it did, I'm sure it might sound a little bit like...
The button-down collar.
The button-down collar. This was an older patient of mine, a man in his 90s now. It was more of a reminiscence of his that stuck in his mind. Growing up in Chicago in 1910, there was a very special Christmas for him that year at his Aunt Selma's house.
Aunt Selma?
I'm so glad you're here for this Christmas.
Glad to be here. Whoa. Take it easy.
Because I have a very special gift for you.
You do. You know, Mom always said that you were her favorite sister.
You're my favorite nephew.
His name was Benjamin, and he aspired to be an executive of some kind or another.
You know, I'm going to be a big executive someday. Very prominent.
And he did. He turned a whole chain of Bigly Piggly stores into his own chain, and was the first person in men's fashion to invent the button-down collar, which is still a staple of men's fashion today.
I'm Jeremy DeGarmo, and that was a very, very nice story.
Hello, Jeremy.
I know a little psychology, and believe me, you did very well.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And yes, suppose you're going to tell us a little bit more about yourself. Just relax and take your time.
Oh, I am relaxed. I'm a little anxious, though, because I've got this big dinner party that I'm throwing, because every year I throw the best dinner Christmas parties that you've ever seen. It's very important that I get home, because there's people there waiting for me, and they'll be very disappointed. But I suppose I could tell something, as long as I'm here. Which one of my famous stories would you like to hear?
The love that wouldn't notice.
The love that wouldn't notice. Oh, that's a very famous one, and I'm very glad to tell that one. I guess I'll tell it now, and my other friends will just have to get another one. This one begins on a very cold, rainy country morning. There's a little farmhouse, and there's a family, and it's just the father and his 2 children. And they're looking out over the damp land that they own. And the crops haven't been very good this year.
Well, look out there. It's funny how the weather can be so beautiful and our land can be doing so bad. Look at that rain falling.
Did we do something wrong, Daddy?
Yes,
We're going to have to move again, Daddy, like when there was no rain for a long time?
we just might have to, Danny. I sure miss your mother.
Me too.
Me too.
You know, I'm going to talk to Mama tonight.
You are?
Yeah.
When you say your prayers?
I'm going to wish her a Merry Christmas, wherever she is. You do it too.
I will too.
Okay, we can say it at the same time.
Okay.
She'll hear you too.
Okay, we're going to go to bed at the same time. Night, Daddy. want. Children, my little one.
You hear it too?
I miss you, but I'm with you all the time.
Why can't we see you, Mama? Why can't we see you?
Because I'm on the other side, in a dimension that's not known to you. Are you happy, Mom? Yes, I'm happy because I get to watch you. I'm breaking the rules right now. The dead are not supposed to talk to the living.
We don't want to go downstairs because she might call again.
All right, stay up here.
You stay here with us, Daddy, till we fall asleep.
Yeah. Snuggle down your beds.
Sing us that little song, Daddy.
Sometimes when you're lonely and no one's around, just look inside yourself, and there your mama and I will be found. We love you. I love you.
Love you too, baby. Good night, Mom. Good night, honey.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, honey.
And it was after that night, that Christmas was easy and fun for them again, because they knew that Mama was there every year anyway. And that's the love that you have to notice.
You have such wonderful stories, but you have no friends. Admit it, he has no friends.
I do too, and they're very famous and smart.
You know, in my circle, storytelling is the de rigueur, so I probably could tell you something about some Christmas or holiday or some story, a charming title,
Christmas at Tiffany's.
Christmas at Tiffany's. I feel my life coming back. Oh, this is a charming story. Actually, we'll start with Philip Bensington. He's gone into Tiffany's to purchase a diamond necklace for his wife. And, well, he goes in to pick it out, and he has a little trouble, but not much, deciding on which one.
That's nice. Do you have something that has a smaller chain of diamonds with a larger one in the middle?
Well, yes, we do. That particular one has sort of legend that goes with it.
Does it?
But it doesn't.
No,
Really
it just has some
anything
mystique.
at all.
Oh, please tell me.
Several people have owned it. Well, for 300-400 years they've owned it.
Oh, my goodness.
And always a dreadful death has happened to a close loved one. It's an amusing story.
That's great. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, Anne's gonna love this. Oh, look, I'm a big man. I'm on my knees. Please, get rid of it for me.
I'll buy it from you, sir.
God bless you, Charles. Any price. Name the price. I don't get anything.
I'll buy it from you along with everything you have.
Philip left what used to be his house. Charles and Anne standing there, waving goodbye.
I'll be in the quarters. You know where to find me.
Doc, it worked. Yes, it did work. It was all a big plot to ruin Philip. And that's why folklore in our family, it says Don't trust the people at the counter at Tiffany's. Go right to the management. They might tell you some god-awful story about some diamond you might want to purchase. Or better yet, find yourself at an auction. That's it. That was my story. That was it. It was a wonderful story, wasn't it?
The story reminds me of an ancient Egyptian myth, the myth of Thoth.
Thoth?
Yes, it's very similar to your story, very similar. Except in that one, there's a dog-headed ape.
Oh.
And a hermaphrodite. But other than that, I didn't.
Well, I don't see the connection, but...
If you knew the myth, you would. Oh, pardon me. I had to introduce myself. Randall Forrester.
Hello.
Professor of mythology and amateur archaeologist.
But maybe you would like to tell a story.
Oh, yes, I've been waiting. I've been wanting to tell a story myself. You know, I have quite a few stories, legends from the 3rd millennium BC right on through the Christian era.
Oh,
What should I tell you?
Hole in her stocking.
I just remembered. Oh, I love this story. Hole in her stocking.
tragedy.
Hole in her stocking. Now, this story is a very fascinating story. You see, it's a legend, actually it's a French legend about Mary, the Virgin Mary. It's on her wedding day to Joseph, and she's with her mother. Her father was dead at this time. And she's with her mother, and they're talking about her wedding to Joseph.
Very nice man. And you look lovely in blue, darling. Don't fight me on this. Trust me.
Isn't there something that can just reveal a little more about me than...
Honey, what we're trying to do is hide a little about you. Now, he's being very kind to you by marrying you in your condition.
Okay.
I didn't want to bring it up.
He's a very nice man.
Very nice man.
Very nice man. I agree. I'm not attracted to him.
Hello, Mary.
Hello, Joseph.
Hello, son.
Well, if I had met you before, it might have been something completely different. But it's hard to come back down. You know, someone came unto me. It was like nobody I had ever met before.
Look, I don't want to hear
And
about...
if you can hear my prayers, could you just come back again just for a little bit? Just give me some kind of sign that, you know, like, you still respect me? It wasn't just a one-night stand or something?
Stretching the point. I said I don't care who it was. You know, whether or not he's God, I really do love you.
And yes, every August 3rd, the stocking of Mary is on display. The holy stocking.
All right, hold it right there. Put your hands up.
Yes.
This is the biggest group of thieves I've ever seen at Shlepingtons in my life.
Shopping here for Christmas. We were locked in. Yes. Well, what we've been doing here is telling little stories. Yes.
This way we can all get to know each other and share the common band of humanity which most of our kind are doing at this time of year. Right, Professor?
Yes, exactly. Primitive man would gather around.
So you like the story, is what you two are trying to tell me.
This is the house where the queen lives, ain't it?
Yay, Blicky. Palace. Oh, we are to perform at court.
For the queen?
Yes.
It's a big house she has, Uncle.
Yay, and She will be in it presently.
And presently she was, followed by 3 courtiers, the most jealous, gamey, and snippish bitches that ever crossed English linoleum.
Just speak the lines as you have before, Blinky. Thick upon thy tongue.
Thick upon my tongue and stuck in my ears and my
Your Majesty.
William, hast thou the play that we have commissioned?
Yes.
And what is this with you?
It is a tree!
May I humbly present my nephew Blinky, who will be acting the words as I have written them for this, my latest play, The Queen's Tree.
We are pleased.
And with that, Shakespeare backed away and let the rambling idiot pour forth.
The Queen's Tree, a play by my uncle Shakespeare. All the words I have memorized. Act 1. Ooh. For behold, I am a fairy running through the forest.
And faith, on and on he went, talking, rambling wildly, chasing himself, having the tree chase him. Come on, back and forth. Until, in a moment of disdainful physical ambition, he pounced and impaled himself upon the tree.
Oh, I am impaled. If I may deviate from the text for a moment, Uncle.
And he died.
I am sorry the end of the play doth not precede the end of me.
The courtiers were transfixed. They turned to look at the queen to see her opinion. And thereby, the confused audience of rich people watching a poor man die, and the first piece of performance art was born. And as this quatrain I do close with says, noble Shakespeare, noble though he be, he offered much when he gave the tree to the Queen of England, the Queen of all, and joy and dead half-wits filled the hall.
Okay, my name's Denise, and by way of saying something about myself, I have an eye for detail, which I think my work record will reflect. I was garment inspector number 67 for Levi, mostly jackets. And I'm very widely read, and I could tell a story too.
The gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. There was a young man and a young woman in a singles bar when it begins.
Well, can I buy that beautiful face a drink?
Are you trying to pick me up? Okay, buy me a drink. So, what's your name?
Yes.
Phil.
That's my name. How'd you guess?
And it just came to me.
This woman had a past. She was raised by a pack of witches. And they taught her a lot of things. Let's just see a little bit about her upbringing.
I cleaned the cauldron.
Oh, let's see.
Yes?
We have a surprise for you.
Oh, what?
into the world. Take your powers with your nods we have given you.
Yes, you will be powerful among them.
I won't have to come back here.
Oh no, but we can always come to you. Oh, be careful of one thing, yes, Miranda. Yes, tell her. Never fall in love, or all your powers will go away. Once you give your heart, your powers go in. Chase her out. Say hello.
Maybe you'd like to see the bedroom, baby. It's right back here.
She couldn't see anything, not even her family lurking around. That's sort of where the story winds down and comes to a finish. It's over.
I thought you might recognize me. I'm Carol Noel,
Yes. From the Noel family.
the Noel family singer.
Yeah.
My wife Kat has two of you around.
Oh, wonderful.
We grew up with Noel Snowell.
We've been regaling Americans with Christmas carols for 5 generations. And I'm the eldest child of the current generation, but my dad thinks I'm kind of an enigma because I don't like Christmas carols. I like the music. It's really pretty to sing, but the words don't mean anything. I mean, they're written by these guys a couple hundred years ago, and I don't really care who Wenceslas was. And I've never had figgy pudding. And wassail? It means nothing. So I wrote my own Christmas carols, and I'll sing one for you if you like. Okay, which one should I sing?
Ode to a Reindeer.
Ode to a Reindeer. That's my favorite. I'll sing Ode to a Reindeer. Oh, the snowy, snowy north, the snowy, snowy north isn't a place to go forth. Snowy, snowy north, snowy, snowy north, it's the land we love. There once was a reindeer prancing through the snow. Didn't have much of a job to do, had nowhere to go. Looking for friends, thought his joy would never end, hopping here and there. When suddenly some folks appeared, just like out of thin air.
Oh boy, my little hooves are bleeding.
Hey, pal, hey, look. Whoa.
How's it going?
Fine.
There were some hunters looking for some stock, wanted to take a walk through the woods and find them a deer. The track was very clear, the reindeer were in danger.
Oh, great. Is that your spore? Thanks a lot. 1, 2, 3. That'll teach you to hunt us again, bub.
And we catch you shooting us again, we're gonna stick your head up in a wall.
Yeah, and we're gonna eat your flank.